DMK MP Senthil Kumar stood up in Parliament and pejoratively said, and I quote, BJP can only win in Hindi-speaking heartland states, what we generally call Gau Mutra states, unquote. Viewers, you only had to hear it to believe it. Of course, the remark made in a live session of the House has been expunged, we are told, so we can't play it out. But viewers, he's not the only one. A close Rahul Gandhi aide and prominent Congress party member originally lit the spark on the day the results were announced by dog whistling against North Indian voters. His tweet implied that southern voters were more sophisticated than their allegedly boorish northern counterparts. As if on cue, the ecosystem chimed in. Here's a sample. I know, and I quote, I know correlation isn't causality, but the states that have lower literacy, lower female literacy, lower female labor force participation, higher use of Hindi, higher population, higher fertility and lower tolerance of meat eating seem to prefer voting for BJP, unquote. This bilge that masquerades as analysis oozed out of an author and journalist with a magazine with a known anti-Modi slant. Another cantankerous inverted pyramid of journalistic piffle who is accused of accepting Chinese patronage was not far behind in expressing his contempt for, quote, cowbelts, Hindutva drunk voters, unquote. These are, of course, just two examples among hundreds of obnoxious labels, and let me just put those labels out for you, viewers, that are heaped on North Indians over the last 2 days. Viewers, you can see all those remarks as they come up on your screens. Let me play out now a sample of some of these utterances, these odious utterances. Listen it. Okay. Let's move on, viewers. But let me read you some of these tweets. The South after Congress wins. Telangana, look at what Karti Chidambaram said a few days back. Paranjoy Guha Thakurta tweeted, victory for Hindutva and its coalition partner, big business, soft Hindutva of Congress fails miserably. North-South divide widens. North-South divide widens. Congress unable to counter BJP's control on institutions and media. Blame everybody, not the Congress. Viewers, another user on social media said, India's split is now complete. It's progressive South and communal North. I don't care. I don't know for how long the South will pay for and carry the North's bigotry. Another tweeted, hence proves South is aware and North is still lagging far behind. Viewers, all of this has been said. Sadly, this isn't the first time that Hindi belt voters have been villainized for voting the BJP. Yes, viewers, this is not the first time. Randeep Singh Surjewala, who is, of course, at one time in the most important social media and, in fact, communication cell of the Congress party, went ahead and said even more. This trusted Gandhi acolyte, Randeep Singh Surjewala, broke a cardinal rule of democratic politics. Never attack the voter. Randeep Singh Surjewala, bless him, did just this when he had a go at BJP workers for backing the Modi-led NDA over the last 9 years. And let me quote him, the people of BJP and Jan Nayak Janata Party, he said dismissively, are, quote, Rakshasis. And those who voted for the party and support them are Rakshasis too, unquote. Rakshasis, viewers, in Hindu mythology, even a child knows, are cast as deplorable creatures unwilling to play by the rules of ethical and civilized behavior. The Prime Minister, who had warned opposition leaders not to vent their ire in frustration after the loss today, slammed their arrogance and warned the voter against attempts to divide them. And that's the quote, viewers, on air. May they be happy with their arrogance, lies, pessimism and ignorance. Beware of their divisive agenda. An old habit of 70 years can't go away so easily. Such is the wisdom of the people that they have to be prepared for many more meltdowns ahead, unquote. But can all these jibes be made against NDA's voters? A shade under 45% of all eligible 650 million voters re-elected Narendra Modi and the BJP in 2019. They were all Indians, viewers. They came from all parts, all corners of this country. We are all Indians first. These voters included record numbers of marginalized tribals, Mahadalits, and the most indigent amongst us. What's more, they weren't confined to just the Hindi heartland. The BJP has 8 MLAs in Telangana. Let me give you the hard facts, viewers. And when you look at these hard facts, you will see how idiotic some of these comments about North-South are. The BJP has 8 MLAs in Telangana, almost as many votes in Andhra as the Congress, viewers. 25 MPs in Karnataka and scores of MLAs too. It has 4 MLAs in Tamil Nadu and similar vote shares as the Congress. In fact, there's hardly anything to choose between them. In Puducherry, it has built a base with almost 14% of the vote and it is in government. It is in government, viewers. Puducherry is not for the kind attention of the DMK, of some Congress ecosystem members and Congress leaders in the north. Puducherry is in the south. Maybe they need to go back and look at the atlas. In the northeast too, the BJP is a force. It has governments in Assam and Tripura and allies in other states with who it shares power. In Christian majority Mizoram, viewers, just yesterday it won 2 seats in the latest round of assembly polls. In Bengal, in Orissa and in the west, the BJP has a rapidly growing footprint. The facts are there. They're staring back at you on your screens, viewers. These are not made up. You can go straight to the Election Commission's website and Google for them. Yes, viewers, just Google. Millions of BJP voters believe that the things that will make India progress are simple. Belief in Hindu dharmic values, patriotism, egalitarianism, and an empowering welfareism, not to mention constitutionality and an Atmanirbhar security apparatus. But if the Congress and its mouthpiece are to be believed, then subscribing to these wholesome values makes the BJP voters demonic and bigoted. They make them Hindutva, Gaumutra, drinking exclusivists. That the Congress and its allies have allowed this tirade free rein is a serious omission. The hateful slander directed at voters exposes a disturbing, undemocratic impulse. Is the opposition that pitches itself as, quote, the alternative, unquote, happy to renounce the maxim that once elected governance is about serving all of the people, all of the time. All the people means all Indians. What is this nonsense about North Indians and South Indians? Rather than insulting the BJP voters with remarks like Rakshasas, Chotiwala Rakshasas, Anbhag, Sanghi, and even the particularly odious Musangi, opposition parties, especially India's grand old party, could objectively ask themselves why voters across class and caste segments have gravitated towards the BJP in increasing numbers in 2019. If they do an honest audit, they might yet chance upon a telling reason, and by no means the only one. In a span of just 5 years, the BJP managed to directly reach crores of marginalized Indians. And viewers, more hard facts for you, because only hard facts can destroy this absolutely cockeyed and incredulously mean agenda of dividing Indians. Crores of marginalized Indians, irrespective of their region, caste or creed, have got benefits from schemes Targeted welfare schemes using digital technology, cutting out the middlemen. Viewers, 31% homes under Awas Yojana in 25 minority-dominated areas. And all minorities don't just live in the north. 33 beneficiaries of PM Kisan Samman Nidhi are minorities, viewers. And the BJP's voters, supposedly Chotiwala, Rakshasas, bigots, Hindus, still vote for the BJP despite the BJP handing out minorities a fair share, perhaps more than their abadi, a haq, viewers, of the resources of our state. Does that make all these voters bigoted? 37% beneficiaries of PM Ujjwala Yojana are minorities. 36 beneficiaries of PM Mudra Yojana are minorities. Bank account access 74% to 93% between 2015-16 to 2019-21, with largest gain among Muslims. Yet, viewers, Gaumutra, allegedly Gaumutra drinking Chotiwala Rakshasas bigots are voting for the BJP. They wouldn't be voting for the BJP if this was the case, viewers. If they were actually exclusivists. Mobile phone access 37 to 33% in Muslim and Hindu and Muslim clusters respectively. The facts are there, viewers. Toilet facilities cross 50% target for Sikhs and Muslim households. Water access 63% to 68% for Muslim households. Scholarships 7% rise in grants to minorities between 2014 and 2019. Viewers, the opposition has 6 months or less to convince voters that they too can excel in ensuring Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas. A good place to start may be by first respecting the mandate of the people, all people equally. And that's what is our main debate question tonight, viewers. Let's open it out. The main question brought to you by Motorola tonight, viewers. And we will pose it to our panel. For their loss, they will villainize voters, villainize them. Is Bharat Todo the agenda to win, viewers? Think about it. Let's ask those questions. And I want to first start with the DMK's A. Sarvanan. Mr. Sarvanan, thank you for appearing on the show. We must all have a civilized discussion. I will ask you a simple, straightforward question. Do you think Mr. Senthil Kumar should apologize for this discriminatory, insulting, typecasting of North Indians? And most importantly, will you take action against him? He is an MP, sir, from your party.
See, the issue here is this. The BJP is the one which is creating division among people. Because BJP cannot claim votes on the basis of development. They cannot claim votes that we have reduced the burden of the common man. When it comes election, they put a pause on the increase of the petrol diesel prices, and when the elections are over, the petrol diesel prices goes back. Same happened with the LPG prices also. And when the whole India pays tax, or the countries or the states getting the same amount that is being paid to them. So which are the states that are preferred by the BJP government? 600 crores has been spent by the BJP for promotion of Sanskrit.
Are we discussing this?
Let him finish, sir. Let him answer in his entirety. Then we can pick apart the arguments. But let him first, sir. Let's our South Indian brothers should get equal say.
Absolutely.
Because Mr. Sarvanan believes that by skirting the central issue, he is pulling the wool that he thinks is between our ears over our eyes. We don't have wool in our head, sir, but continue.
Yes.
You continue diverting from the question I asked you.
No problem. It's not diversion. It's not diversion.
Please, sir, go ahead.
See, the central problem is this. That's what. See, so you'll spend 600 crores for Sanskrit, and you will not spend any money for any other classical language. You will shove Hindi down our throats. You will spend so much of money for appointing Hindi teachers, and you will not bother about any other language. There are 6 classical languages. We have a classical language institute here for which we have to beg funds to the union government. And if you look at any of the schemes announced by the union government, is there any one regional name? Nothing. Everything will be in Hindi. All your policies will be aimed at improving the Hindi heartland states.
Okay.
And
Have you finished,
will not give us the funds? Not yet. Just give me a few more minutes, few more seconds. I know I can't get few more minutes. So this is the kind of division the BJP plays well. And you will show all our policies. We will say we don't want NEET. We are doing very well. You will not listen to us. You will say, no, this is good for the other states. It should be good for you. Forgetting the federalistic nature. We are saying we are having a wonderful medical education system. No, you should follow NEET. We are saying we have already having GE, 53% GR. No, please follow NEP. See, unless the union government, not the union, the BJP respects the pluralistic, respects the identity. If you think you can do everything, one thing, one nation, one election, one nation, one ration card, what the BJP does is, it does not want to acknowledge the separate identities, the regional identities everybody has. Of course, we are Indians. We are proud to be Indians.
Can I say something now?
No, let me finish this. That does not mean, just me finish. That does not mean I will speak Hindi. That does not mean I will have to eat chapati every day. The BJP does not respect regional identities. That is the problem.
Okay.
They
don't respect BJP. BJP doesn't respect regional identities. Let me ask you now, sir, you're just a counter question. Your MP said BJP can only win in Hindi-speaking heartland states that we generally call Gau Mutra states. Gau Mutra, sir, do you think is a word that should be used?
It's his statement. It has to, what to say? He will, this question has to be answered.
I'm asking you, sir. You are a leading spokesperson, a top lawyer of the DMK, leading spokesperson. Do you think, and we are not talking about the BJP here, by the way, we are talking about the denizens of the north. BJP can only win in Hindi-speaking heartland states that we generally called Gau Mutra states, cow urine states. Do you think this word should be used, sir? I'm not even going to use the word Gau Mutra because, sir, you will be offended by the use of Hindi. So let me say cow urine states. Do you think, sir, this should be used, this word, to describe a whole geography of India if you are an Indian?
See, that's what the whole problem, the whole issue, this division.
I'm asking you, sir, your DMK MP, should he be hauled up? Should he apologize? Yes, no. Should he be apologizing? Yes, no. You don't have to go down to that level. You can rise above it. No.
Allow me to answer the question in my own style.
I'll ask you.
I cannot answer the question the way you want me to. See, the thing is this. I'm telling you, I'm putting it to you again. The entire division, this divisive mentality is cultivated, carefully cultivated by the BJP.
Let me tell you, viewers, let me tell you, they are blaming the BJP. Fine, blame the BJP. But look at the silence on the Congress party. The Congress party is an alliance with the Shiv Sena. And you know Bal Thackeray, viewers, do you remember the late Bal Thackeray? Do you remember what the late Bal Thackeray said about Tamils in Maharashtra in 67, 68, 69? Do you know the words he used for them? This DMK, hypocritical party. Sorry, sir, you have to come out now and tell me, should the Congress party be in alliance with the Shiv Sena that called, sir, Tamils by words that I don't want to even legitimize by uttering here? Do you remember those days? What defenders of Tamil interests are you then, sir? Answer this question. Should you not be cutting your ties with the Congress that is in league today with the Shiv Sena? India alliance partners you are all, sir. Do you know what the Shiv Sena said about Tamils? Can you utter those words?
Rahul, the same BJP was in alliance with the DMK. They came with a begging bowl in 1999.
I'm asking you, sir. I'm asking you this question.
I'm saying this. So what's the
So
point?
two wrongs make a right. So two wrongs make a right.
1970.
Two wrongs make a right. Okay.
BJP was in alliance with the DMK.
Viewers, let me tell you, every Indian,
just because they are in alliance with the DMK party?
Okay. Every Indian viewers, you heard Mr. Saravanan. He's not apologetic about calling North Indians Gaumutra drinking. Not at all. That's what he thinks of you, North Indians. Can you imagine, viewers, the DMK today is calling a whole... So then say that Gaumutra was a wrong word to use. Say it was wrong. Say it was wrong.
It's not me.
Say it was wrong.
Somebody else who made that statement.
So then say it was wrong. If you are an Indian first, say it is wrong.
Rahul, just a moment. I'll answer that. You are here supporting a party which has a terrorist as an MP.
I am supporting Indians.
Which calls the father of our nation.
I am supporting Indians.
The father of the nation.
All Indians.
Yeah. So God say a patriot. What does Mr. Giriraj Singh say? Union minister. God says a worthy son of the soil. And you have him as a union minister. Why nobody is outraging about that?
Let me tell you now, viewers. Let me just tell you something else. Yes, Mr. Saravanan, you're absolutely right. We are all bigots in the north. I am, by the way, half Kannadiga, by the way. And BJP had a government, hang on, BJP had a government in Karnataka. Listen to me, viewers. Half of me is a Gaumutra drinking personality. Half of me is a bigot. Half of me, most probably, viewers, doesn't qualify to even live in the south according to the DMK. That's basically what is being told.
What the BJP has done in the last 10 years to destroy...
I never thought, viewers...
fabric of our country.
Fair enough, sir. They are the worst people. But your state mates are voting for them.
No,
Puducherry has an NDA government supported by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Are they also, sir, betraying Tamils? Is Puducherry, sir, I'm asking you, is Puducherry betraying Tamils? Are the Puducherrians now betraying the Tamils? Why is there an NDA government in Puducherry, sir? Please answer.
See, the BJP, maybe it had won the 3 states. That doesn't mean that, it has captured the imagination of the entire Indian population. Even the Congress has got almost equal number of votes. It's just the first past post the system. That is why they are in power. It doesn't mean that BJP is the entire voice of India.
Not one word from Mr. Saravanan condemning the use of the word Gaumutra, region of India.
See,
that's okay. It's fine. Now let me open this up. You've made your case, sir.
Yes.
We know where you stand.
Yes.
You stand firmly with Mr. Senthil Kumar. It's fine. What a parliamentarian he is, viewers. Let me bring in GVL Narasimha Rao and Dr. Ranganathan. GVL Narasimha Rao, first, the political response to DMK. I'm sorry I extended the questioning of the DMK member here. I apologize for eating into other people's times. But GVL Narasimha Rao, please.
Rahul, I think we have all the viewers of your channel, CNN, have understood how rattled Saravanan is and how ashamed he is about the comments made by a party MP, because he is even unwilling to comment on this, and he knows, because in Tamil culture, it's not just North Indian culture. In the entire Indian culture, including all the states of South, including Tamil Nadu, there is a form of worship of the cow. Cow is worshipped all over the country. And in Sangam literature, I think there are several, in one of the books is Tirukkural, written by Tiruvallur, which talks about cow worship, how cow is considered a form of a god. I think these people don't seem to be connecting with the Tamil culture at all. I don't know which part of the world they have come from. They don't belong to India. DMK doesn't belong to India. And Udayanidhi Stalin, the minister or the chap who made those comments about Sanatan Dharma, I think this is the core philosophy of INDIA alliance. In fact, I raised it in Rajya Sabha today. I asked for cases to be booked against Stalin, Udayanidhi Stalin and their high education minister by the government of Tamil Nadu itself, because what they said and what the MP Senthil Kumar said today constitutes hate speech. Cases should be booked against them under various sections of the IPC. Section 295A should be booked against Udayanidhi Maran and all those, because what Senthil Kumar said is within the walls of Parliament, possibly a case cannot be booked, but certainly his words can be expunged, and also certainly somebody can give a notice against this gentleman for using the platform of Parliament for derailing the entire religion. So I certainly think it's the ideology of the INDIA, and the cow is worshipped as much in Tamil Nadu as it is worshipped in Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh or Rajasthan. Of these two states went to polls and elected BJP, and this kind of utterances by the UPA, by the INDA alliance, clearly shows their frustration and their inability to fathom, inability to come to terms with the reality that another term for Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is well on its cards, and they cannot see that reality. They don't want to accept that reality. And let me tell Sarvanan, we never went begging for support from you. You are the one who can't fight elections. You are such a small party, you can't even fight elections in Tamil Nadu on your own. So much for your bravado. You don't have the courage to fight elections on your own in Tamil Nadu. You need 10 parties to bring you to power.
I'll just answer this question.
You need 10 parties to prop you up in Tamil Nadu.
Okay, gentlemen.
BJP's agenda narrative for the 4 years, 1999 to 2004. We said you should not do anything with Article 370. You should not speak about uniform civil code. You should not do anything with regard.
We never.
Okay, gentlemen, we are moving away from the real issue. Let's not digress from the real issues. The real issue is that a DMK MP in the House, in the August House. Okay, Mr. Sarvanan, please. Mr. Sarvanan, you can bring in Article 370, 290, 303, whatever you want to bring in. The fact is, viewers, that Mr. Sarvanan or his party has not come out and criticized their own MP. They have not taken any action, not even issued a show cause for using the word Gaumutra to label all North Indians. Dr. Ranganathan, what do you make of this? What do you make of this? Because I find it quite reprehensible, and I just want to ask you a question. Fine, all these North Indians are bigots, but then what are people in Puducherry, in Kerala, in Karnataka, who also are part of the South? What are they, sir? What are you, for example? You might also today think that Mr. Modi is doing a good job. Does that make you a bigot?
Good evening, Rahul. First of all, as a Tamilian, I apologize to every other Indian for the rants and abuse that has been thrown by people from my state and other leaders from the South towards my brothers and sisters in the North. It's really, I'm ashamed. That's the first word that comes to me. And for all those, let me be very unequivocal, for all those who are creating this division, North and South, for all those who are abusing people from the North, people from the East and the West as Gaumutra drinkers, I'm sorry, the only thing lower than their credibility is their intelligence. I want to show you something. I hope you can see this bottle.
Yes.
This is Nandini.
Yeah, Rahul.
And
Rahul,
below
can I intervene?
One second, let him finish, sir. He never interrupted you. Let him finish.
No. See, there is a
below this, Rahul.
Just 1 minute. Let him come. Let him finish. I'll come to you. No problems. Let him finish. Let's show him the courtesy. Yes, Dr. Ranganathan. Yes, this label.
This is Nandini and this is Bhumi. These are Gaumutras that are sold by the Tirupati temple. This is the Devasthanam board website. It is selling these Gaumutra. I want to ask these dregs of the DMK, will they condemn the Tirupati holy shrine from selling Gaumutra? Condemn if you have the guts. Condemn it. Let me just give you the facts, Rahul. Number one, BJP governed Karnataka until recently. Is Karnataka next to Kashmir? BJP is the present government in Pondicherry. Is Pondicherry next to Punjab? BJP has doubled its vote share in Telangana. Are all those people who voted for BJP illiterate and Gaumutra drinkers in Telangana? BJP's Ramana Reddy has defeated the sitting Chief Minister KCR and the Congress Chief Revant Reddy. The people who voted for him are illiterate Gaumutra drinkers. BJP has the highest number of MPs in the south compared to any other party. Number two, BJP has won, as you said, in Mizoram, 92% literacy in those two constituencies. 94% to 96% are Christian. So have the Mizo people suddenly turned into cow worshipping, Gaumutra drinking, Shakha attending, illiterate Hindutva bigots? Who are these people? कौन है ये लोग? कहाँ से आते हैं? Number three, the north is communal and the south is not. Have we forgotten the Owasis and their rants about 15 minutes और ये कर देंगे वो कर देंगे? How many seats did they get in Telangana? Did they not get 7 seats? Have we forgotten the DMK comments on Sanatan Dharma? Is that not communal? 4. The fact is, Rahul, that Hindu phobia pays. What the DMK leader said today, the Congress has echoed before and gotten away with it. Recall how Mahila Congress leader Lavanya Balal made the same Gaumutra jibe as the Pulwama bomber. Remember the statement by Congress leader Jarkioli that Hindu is a dirty meaning and Indians should be ashamed of it? And who did Rahul Gandhi meet recently on his Bharat Todo Yatra? Yes, the virulently anti-Hindu pastor George Punaiya, who told him, quote, Jesus is the real God, not Shakti. Then there is Shivraj Patil, who claimed Lord Krishna taught jihad to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Then an alleged post by a Congress youth wing leader Shaukat Ali called Hinduism a terrorist religion. Recently a Goa Congress leader Jalmi termed Hindu god Parshurama a terrorist and a rapist. 5. The problem is transgressors get away, Rahul. If you ask me the textbook definition of a banana republic, I would say it is a republic where the Supreme Court stays silent on blatant violation of its own order. It has been exactly 3 months since Udaynidhi Stalin wanted to eradicate Sanatan Dharma. 3 months since the Tamil Nadu government has been in direct contempt of the Supreme Court order of April that said states should immediately file cases in instances of hate speech. And yet nothing has been done either by the state or the Supreme Court. I can only infer that the eradication of Hinduism, comparing it to dreadful incurable diseases, calling it a menace upon the world, is not construed as hate speech by the Supreme Court. In which case, it begs the question, why did it so ruthlessly come down on Nupun Sharma for merely quoting holy texts and infer it to be hate speech? Finally, 6. If a BJP minister had said what Stalin has about another religion, there will be a civil war by now. But Hindus are easy to abuse because they don't abuse transgressors. Finally, you remember Kamal Hassan saying Tamilians are not Hindus? Well, would I be accused of body shaming if I comment on the pitiful size of his cranium? No one is revered more by us Tamilians than Lord Kartikeya or Muruka. And who is he? Son of Lord Shiva. And what did he do? He is said to have invented our language, protected our language. Tamilians won't exist without Tamil. And Tamil won't exist without Muruka, son of Shiva. And you know finally, just 10 seconds, Rahul, what Muruka means? Mu is Mukunda or Vishnu. Ru is Rudra or Shiva. And Ka is Kamala or Brahma. Now if this, the Trinity, is in the core of Hinduism, I don't know what is. So Mr. Sarvanan, you need to go back, not only read history, but go back and join nursery and then start from their classes.
You know, my one second, lower everyone's faders. My colleague, 1 second, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you, sir. Please allow me to speak. My colleague Zaka has just sent me a message. He said the second day of Pongal is called Matu Pongal. Matu means cow. Cow is worshipped on this day. They play Jallikattu on this day. The cow is worshipped before this sport is played on this second holy day of the state's most important harvest festival, Pongal. But I have some big breaking news, viewers, coming in. And I'm going to say it with a straight face. Dr. Ranganathan, please pay attention. In Wayanad, they are drinking Gaumutra now. Because Rahul Gandhi, a North Indian Allahabadi, is contesting from there. A North Indian, and they want to vote him. And they've all started drinking Gaumutra starting now, in honor of welcoming a North Indian to Wayanad in Kerala. This, viewers, is tolerance. This is tolerance. Yes, Mr. Sarvanan, go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. See, that's what you asked a question. Whether what is the stand of the DMK party? One of our leaders, Mr. R.S. Bharati, has clarified. Our leader, the Chief Minister, Mr. M.K. Stalin, has called Mr. Senthil Kumar and condemned him for the statements, and he has issued a public apology. He said those words should not have been used. This is what our leader, Mr. R.S. Bharati, has issued a press release now. So,
No. Has Mr. Stalin released a press release? Is it with his name?
Mr. R.S. Bharati has released a press
Who is
release.
Mr. R.S. Bharati? Where's Mr.
R.S.
Stalin?
Bharati is our organizing secretary, one of former MPs and one of the important leaders
No,
in
but
our
why
party.
hasn't Mr. Stalin, if he feels so strongly, put his name?
Mr. Senthil Kumar, who
one second.
who has made this statement, has issued a public apology.
One second.
When did Mr. Modi apologize
One
for
sec-
Giriraj Singh?
Yeah,
when
one
did
second.
Mr. Modi apologize for all other things?
Do you think
Did you
Udayanidhi
question
Stalin should
Modi? Did you
apologize?
question,
Do you think Udayanidhi Stalin should
Mr.
apologize
BPL
for
Rao?
saying
Why Mr. Modi has
That is
never
it.
ever questioned or condemned or issued public statements against his motor mouth party leaders?
You know,
Did
sir,
Yes.
Nupur
Yes.
Sharma.
We condemn.
Nupur Sharma today can't step out of her house because the BJP not only apologized, but viewers suspended her. And the Supreme Court of this great country of ours, the Milords, blamed her for the outrage. What was the outrage, viewers? Bunch of lumpans running around the streets of India saying, Sartan se juda. That pays here for justice, viewers, in a secular land. Let me just bring in Lokesh Jindal. We still haven't had one word come out of Mr. M.K. Stalin, viewers. Take that as a note. Mr. Bharti, Mr. whoever is saying, I heard from Mr. Stalin. Mr. Stalin doesn't have the courage of conviction to come out because his own son, viewers, said nasty things about Sanatan Dharma. It's fine. It's okay, sir. It's okay.
When did Mr. Modi come out?
Let the BJP MP respond. We are going to be joined by Mr. S. Gurumurthy right now. Yes, GVL Narasimha Rao, respond to him. Your Prime Minister, he says, your leader doesn't apologize, so we don't want to apologize, we apologize through proxies. Go ahead.
Mr. Senthil Kumar apologized.
No, first of all, where is Senthil Kumar's apology? Can he show that? First of all, because he is the one, he is an MP, an important leader of that particular party. Has he apologized?
I
Is
don't
there
know.
a statement that is available?
He has issued a statement.
No,
Yeah,
where?
has
Mr.
he
Saravanan,
apologized?
show it
Where
to
is the
us, please.
statement?
Show it to us, since
Number
you're breaking
one.
the news.
And tomorrow
See,
he should,
this is R.
and then tomorrow.
No, what
he
R.
should-
Bharti?
he
Where
should
is
seek-
Mr.
he
Senthil
should-
Kumar's
He
statement?
should seek.
This is what
Mr. Senthil
No, R.
Kumar
Bharti is
should
saying.
apologize in Parliament tomorrow, and he should apologize on the floor of Parliament tomorrow, and must express regret for making those remarks and give an assurance that he will not use such words again in future.
No.
You cannot have some unknown person in the party, some unknown person in the party, Stalin as the president of the DMK. Is Stalin the president of the DMK or has he made somebody else?
Gentlemen, let's not reduce this to a... Okay.
Will you have the courage
Okay,
to ask
viewers.
Pragya Thakur
Yes.
to regret and
We are going to now
Senthil
speak to Mr. Senthil Kumar. He is going to be joining us in a few moments. One second, DMK spokesperson, sir. Mr. Saravanan, sir, please. I'm told that Mr. Senthil Kumar might join us. Yes, doctor.
Can I take a minute?
Yes. Please.
Can I just take a minute?
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, this Mr. Saravanan said two things. One, he was castigating the BJP for eulogizing a terrorist. And two, he was castigating the BJP for insulting Mahatma Gandhi. So I'll just take a minute to expose the hypocrisy of such people. Maybe because it comes naturally to them. When he talks about terrorism, who was it that the sitting Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu publicly felicitated the killer of Rajiv Gandhi in front of everyone? What was that? If not, eulogizing a terrorist.
I can't hear you. Mr. Saravanan wants to respond to you.
question Pragya Thakur? Will you question Pragya
let me just
Thakur?
finish.
What will happen to you?
Let me
If
just
you
finish.
question Pragya Thakur,
Let me-
you will be
No,
thrown out
stop
of
this
the BJP
cacophony.
right-wing
Stop it.
ecosystem. No,
You are
what? Stop it.
insulting-
Will you
you
question
are
her?
putting your point.
Will you question her? Since
I'm
you are
saying,
so much
think
of
you
fear
have
of
a
man,
problem.
I am asking you, do you have the courage
Gandhi.
to question Pragya
Okay.
Thakur?
Statements against
Will you
Mahatma
question her?
Gandhi.
Will you question her?
Statements
About
against
Mahatma
Mahatma
Gandhi,
Gandhi.
you are a great leader.
Rabble-
Are you also disowning Mahatma Gandhi?
Okay.
Get these rebels
Are
out.
you
GVL
also-
Narasimha Rao.
Now,
Okay,
I just-
Mr. Saravanan,
Like your
I-
existing friend?
Rahul, I didn't have the time.
gentlemen, we all can't
I
speak
want to
over each
quote
other.
it.
I'm going to lower
Saravanan.
everyone's faders. This is not the way we want to have a conversation. Now, please, let's all be respectful of each other's time and, of course, the viewers' time. So let's go one by one. Yes, Dr. Ranganathan, you want to make a point first, then GVL Narasimha Rao, then Mr. Saravanan. Let's go clockwise. Okay.
So, number one, Mr. Saravanan to castigate the BJP for eulogizing terrorists. His is the government that publicly felicitated the killer of Rajiv Gandhi. Number two, for him to castigate BJP for quote-unquote insulting Mahatma Gandhi, let me quote Periyar. We will burn Gandhi's photo. We will uproot all the Gandhi statues. This is what he said. We will burn the constitution. We will uproot all Gandhis from this India. This is what Periyar said. Will Mr. Saravanan condemn Periyar? No, he won't.
Let me also add, do you know what he said about Lord Ram?
No,
So,
Rahul.
viewers, had I even got there, I was going to
Rahul.
actually quote the Gandhi example. I'm glad that Dr. Ranganathan came out with that. GVL Narasimha Rao, yes, what's the point you want to make?
No, I think the DMK, he's deliberately doing it. They want possibly leadership of the INDIA alliance. I don't know if Stalin has those prime ministerial ambitions, but they can't come to power in Tamil Nadu without 20 parties in the alliance. I don't know if they have such ambitions. They should curtail them.
Number
Number one. Number two,
Yeah.
about comments against Mahatma Gandhi. No less than the Honorable Prime Minister condemned such comments being made against Mahatma Gandhi. So it's absolutely.
Okay. Let me bring in
false to
Lokesh
say that
Jindal. We are
BJP
going clockwise. You will have the last word, Mr. Saravanan. We are going clockwise. I am going to Mr. Lokesh Jindal. Please bear in mind, he hasn't spoken at all. He represents the Congress point of view.
Last word, not Saravanan.
Okay.
Well,
One second, Mr.
Well,
Lokesh. One second,
Rahul.
One second, Mr. Lokesh Jindal. Let me pose the question to you. Let's do this in order, okay? I know you're bursting out of your shirt to speak here, but let me ask you the question. I'm sure the Congress is delighting. It is delighting because look at you as a party. You're with the Shiv Sena that abuses Tamils. Now you're with the DMK that abuses the North. You're the greatest gainers.
why do you say so, Rahul? In fact,
Because, sir, it
Congress MP
appears that you have not criticized any of them, not even the Shiv Sena, neither have you criticized this DMK.
Kartik
So you hate all
Chidambaram.
Indians.
No, Karti Chidambaram.
You hate all
he has
Indians.
criticized Karti
Look at what your
Chidambaram,
leaders
Congress
say about their
MP.
mandate, that they lost. You hate
Rahul.
all Indians. You're democratic.
Rahul Karti Chidambaram is a Congress MP and he has criticized the statement and he has called
Where
for
is
an
Rahul
apology.
Gandhi, sir, your chief? And where is Priyanka
Mohan
Gandhi
Kumar
Vadra, your
Mangalam.
chief vote getters? In whose names? Where are they?
Mohan Kumar Mangalam, he has
So who is
outrightly
Karti Chidambaram?
condemned the statement.
Who is Karti Chidambaram? What is his credibility when your
Karti
two
Chidambaram
tallest
is member
leaders?
of parliament.
No, excuse me. I'm talking about credibility tonight. Credibility
what
tonight.
do you say? Karti Chidambaram does not have credibility?
I don't know, sir, because you know what he said 2-3 days back?
that's
that the North
very
and the
wrong
South
from your
divide
point.
is deepening.
No,
He's the one who lit
this.
the no. He lit the fire, and today he is playing some saint.
From the Congress party, he has.
Sir, I am asking you, did Karti
criticized
Chidambaram
the
not say
statement.
that the divide between North and South is deepened just 2 days ago? You answer this.
Rahul, on what basis do you say this? In fact, Congress has got more votes than BJP
Sir,
if you consider the 4
I am
states.
asking you this question. Had he said it, yes or no?
No,
Did he
no,
say?
listen,
He didn't
listen,
say.
listen, this
Okay,
is-
viewers,
this
I'm
is-
going to pull out his tweet. We're going to just go back to his tweet and we're going to pull it out and put it on. Now look at the Congress party. Waffling away here, viewers. Waffling.
Rahul, it
You
is-
know,
it
one
is-
of
it
their,
is so
one of their
purposeful
great
and
cheerleaders,
on the-
one of their great
Congress
cheerleaders said this and works for another cheerleading magazine that likes to label others. Let me tell you what he said. I know correlation isn't causality, but the states that have lower literacy, lower female literacy, lower female labor force participation, higher use of Hindi, higher population, higher fertility and lower tolerance of meat eating seem to prefer voting for BJP. So what he said. And you know, viewers, in Puducherry, in Kerala, in Tamil Nadu, in Karnataka, in Mizoram, where they eat meat, viewers, they voted the BJP. In fact, in Mizoram, the Congress's tally has gone down, the BJP's has gone up. Can you believe it? And Lokesh Jindal is, anyhow, viewers,
No,
Mr. Saravanan,
tell me what-
Mr. Saravanan,
This is-
Mr.
you say
Saravanan,
that Congress
has
is voting
Mr.
down.
M.K. Stalin come out and denounced
No,
Periyar for saying what he did against Mahatma Gandhi? Simple, straightforward question. Has he, yes or no?
When will Mr. Modi come out and speak against all the headmongers in his
Viewers,
party?
we are going to go into a short break. When I
Mr.
come back,
Modi
S.
do
Guru Murthy on this divide. S. Guru Murthy is a proud Tamil. He is a proud Indian. First, let's listen to him on what he makes of this and why DMK is raking up these issues. We come right back.
Hello, Moto.
It's time.
DMK Member of Parliament disdainfully, viewers, dismisses North Indians with a pejorative stereotype. What to make of this? We are joined by Indic ideologue and editor of the Tughlaq, Mr. S. Gurumurthy. Thank you, sir, for speaking to me as a proud Tamil, as a proud South Indian, and above all, as a proud Indian. What do you make of this attempt to create a North-South divide by India Alliance parties, especially DMK?
You see, I am really shocked because, the only political party in which I worked as a student and even after qualifying as a chartered accountant was the Congress party in Tamil Nadu. I was in no other political party. See, we all fought against this divisive mentality under Kamraj. Even Mrs. Gandhi, who formed an alliance with the DMK, actually turned the DMK away from this divisive mentality. So I am surprised that that Congress is now becoming a DMK. And there is no North versus South divide, at least in politics, so far as I can see it. Because the Congress is even today, in terms of votes and seats, stronger in what is known as or being stressed as North of India. That is North of India's. So in the South, the Congress is as well or as badly placed as the BJP itself. For example, take in Andhra Pradesh, both of them have 1% vote each. In Karnataka, they are almost equal. One is the alternative to the other. In Kerala, of course, the Congress has primacy and the BJP is not badly placed. It can always come up because it has 13-14% votes there. Congress has about 30% votes. In Telangana, in the last election, they almost had equal position. In Tamil Nadu, they are equally placed. And the BJP is in power in Pondicherry. I don't know what they are referring to as South and what they are referring to as North. I mean, I cannot understand this. At least, I mean, let anybody say, the DMK may say, others may say. But what does the Congress say when it says North and South?
That is a very good point, sir. That's a very good point. The Congress needs to speak up. The Gandhis need to speak up. Using words like Gaumutra states, as DMK MP has done, and other Congress leaders and allies like TMC do to describe North Indians, I think, sir, points to a deep resentment. Is this resentment widely shared?
Actually, the DMK ideology has got outdated. It is the DMK party, like, any party today, which is just a label. There is no ideology. For example, the DMK in 1970s found the society was almost with them. The society was as much Dravidian, as much anti-Hot, as much anti-North, anti-Hindi, anti-Hindu, as the DMK itself. There was an alignment between the society, Tamil society, and the DMK. But it is now the reverse. If there is any state which is most Hinduized today in terms of Hindu culture, Hindu belief, Hindu value systems, and celebration of anything Hindu, it is only Tamil Nadu. I don't think any state can surpass. Tamil Nadu is culturally deeply Hindu. That is why the DMK people themselves have started going to temples openly. they have begun disowning all that they thought was the core of their ideology. In fact, once they used to say, when the day will come when we can blast the Ranganatha and Nataraja of Chidambaram to pieces. This was their slogan. And they used to speak so abusively about Madurai Meenakshi. But these are the temples which they are going and worshipping today. So, this obnoxious talk which they make today is actually outdated in Tamil Nadu.
Well,
This is not going to fetch them one vote, maybe fetch them less votes than they have today.
well, you must be right, because I began the show by listing hard facts that show that BJP, for example, has governments in the south. It has won elections in many pockets of the south. You also brought forth statistics. So, therefore, doesn't the DMK realize that it is also indirectly, if not directly, insulting its own BJP supporting state-mates, sir?
You see, even the words that they use, if it is politically, for example, nuanced word, like this cow belt, it has been a statement, has been a term which has been used for a long time. But the word that they use today, like for instance, the statement against Sanatana Dharma, it will not fetch one vote more in Tamil Nadu, but it will make them lose millions of votes outside Tamil Nadu. Like that, this Gomutra statement. He could well have said cow belt.
Yeah.
Why did he say Gomutra? It is going to erode the vote base of the Congress. It is not going to add to the DMK votes in Tamil Nadu. This is what I am surprised. How there is utter lack of political wisdom in making such statements. That
And
means
not
the
just, sir,
DMK
not
has-
just political wisdom, it's also a lack of what is known as a commitment to oneness. Tamils were attacked in Maharashtra by Shiv Sena at least 5.5 decades ago. All Indians stood with the Tamils. All Indians did this because we are all Indians first, and this kind of parochialism works against our sense of nationhood. Doesn't DMK realize that they're also jeopardizing the future of Tamils in different parts of the country, sir? Has it exposing them perhaps even to a backlash?
You see, actually, that's what I'm saying. It is not only unwise, it's foolish. Because it doesn't take them one step forward, but takes the India lane several steps back. Because this is an indefensible statement. What will the Congress say about this tomorrow? What will even these RJD and Mulayam and Akhilesh Yadav speak? Will they say it? Akhilesh Yadav belongs to a community which rears cows. What is the DMK doing? So I think, this is only helping the BJP in a big way. And I think they should make the DMK talk more and more along these lines. This is only going to be, so near the elections and so repeatable for the memory of the people. I think the ideology of the DMK, as it was originally conceptualized as anti-God, anti-temple, anti-Hindu, that has lost its steam.
Lost its steam. Viewers,
And
it's
if
lost.
somebody is...
It's lost its steam, viewers. It's lost its steam. Mr. Gurumurthy, thank you very much for speaking to me. Please stay safe. I know that Chennai is bracing for a cyclone, and we are all watching that. Also, that developing story, viewers, with keen interest. One hopes that one can bring the attention back to actually the humanitarian crisis there. The Right Stand with Poonam.
Good evening. You're watching The Right Stand here on CNN News 18 with me, Poonam Burde. Let's first tell you about the highlights of the day. In a groundbreaking achievement, ISRO has successfully returned the propulsion module of Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft into the Earth's orbit after surpassing its lunar mission objectives. ISRO said that the propulsion module orbit transition involved a series of maneuvers, including an orbit-raising maneuver and a trans-Earth injection maneuver, ultimately placing the propulsion module in the Earthbound orbit. ISRO also highlighted that this experiment aims to derive additional information for future lunar missions and demonstrate mission operation strategies for a sample return mission. This could also mean that we can now successfully